So everybody's fighting. You got dwarves and draugr and lobotomized orcs and golems, all just fighting each other in this alcove. And eventually the royal guard gets down there, and by the time they get down there, it's just, it's just one giant clusterfuck. So they weigh into the fight. And eventually things get, so out of control, so chaotic, that eventually through the fighting, the opal is hit. And the opal cracks open. And out of the opal comes this black, incorporeal, viscous vapor shit. It's like a evil entity sort of thing called the Scourge or whatever. I think he had a first name, but I can't honestly remember it. It was fuck. What was it? It was, it was Nilgoth. I think it was Nilgoth. Nilgoth the Scourge. Or the evil spirit of Nilgoth the Scourge, right? And so, by this point in time, by the time the Royal Guard had already gotten down there, there's a lot of dwarves and draugr and orc and stuff there's a lot dead. There's a lot of them that are dead by this point. And so they weigh into the fight. And while they're doing this, while they're trying to do their best to push the draugr back, help out the miners, this scourge starts to resurrect the corpses of everyone that has been felled, everyone who has fallen. They get up, they're automatically under the control of the Scourge, right? They are now Scourge zombies. Whatever that means. They're zombies resurrected by, the evil spirit of this entity. And then they start killing everybody because the moment they basically kill you, you come back as a Scourge zombie. So, the other thing that the Scourge is able to do is to invade the bodies of the golems, because the golems are just kind of, they're shells created from magic. And so they don't have, souls or whatever, I guess. And so they instantly invade the golems, including the ones that didn't activate because upkeep or maintenance or whatever on the magic runes that activate them once the, magic of the alarm system goes off. That lets the golems know that there's danger going on in the mine and they need to help out. That the half that the upkeep wasn't, taken care of on that didn't activate, well, they're up and moving around now because the Scourge can get them moving around. And so what you have is the Royal Guard, most of the miners who got into the fight are pretty much dead by this point. And the Royal Guard is just basically, losing. In fact, everybody's losing at this point in time. The draugr aren't that well off either. And so, as this fight's going on, you've got not only golems who are being possessed on the spot, but now you have the other half of the golem force that's coming in from basically the every section, of the mine, and basically trapping them, you know, in this alcove. I mean, aside from where the Draugr dug from their side, but as far as anybody knows, I mean, these golems aren't even coming, right? They don't know, and by the time that they get there, it's pretty much already over, and the Draugr, they've got reinforcements coming in, but that's not helping them any either. At the end of it they all end up basically dead, and that's kind of where we start our game. Is our group is selectively picked for each one of their own little specializations to go down there and accomplish various things within the mine. And so basically we're all starting out at first level, of course. We've got just a handful of us, and we've got some NPCs that would logically be going down there as well as a part of this, party of individuals who'd be going down there to take care of business. So it's everything from finding out what this scourge is and what it wants. That comes from the Royal Guard side of things, and to get like the veteran miners and stuff in there to see if members of their family are still alive, get certain things done in there. There's certain pieces of equipment that are far too valuable and irreplaceable that help them dig in the mine that you can't get back. After the Royal Guard gets one of the Scourge, they're planning to basically destroy that section of Alcove. So the miners want to get this certain piece of map that's in there in that section, so that when they do cave in the mine with explosives, that section, they can begin